What's up, internet? My name's Mr Jimbles and welcome to a Trash Guide 2. Mr Mime. Among the hundreds of different Pokemon that exist across all of Pokemedia, there has always been one Pokemon that makes no damn sense to me. The vibe of this mon confuses, upsets, and angers me to no end. Tonally, this mon simply does not fit and raises so many questions about not only him, but the Pokemon world itself. Why is he just a dude? How is it fair that this random man is pitted against literal dragons and magic rats? What exactly makes a Pokemon instead of just a man? The Pokemon I'm talking about is, of course, Mr Mime, and to a lesser extent Machoke, but we're not ready to talk about that yet. Mr Mime is a melee support who is confident enough in his own sheer power that he just runs around the arena punching mons right in the face. Over the course of the game, Mime can pull his weight using crowd control, an impressive amount of damage, and some pretty respectable debuffs. Now you're ready for the Mr Mime full time, let's talk about his items, sir. Buddy Barrier for bonus health and girthy shields for your homies whenever you drop your Unite move. Shell Bell for cooldown reduction and health recovery. You need to throw your moves often, and you need to live for as long as possible, and Shell Bell grants that benefit. I would also accept Score Shield instead of Shell Bell if you feel like playing slightly more defensively, and or prioritizing cheeky under-the-nose scores, and finally Wise Glasses for more damage. Despite being a support, you are a special attacker, apparently, and as we all know, the best defense is a good offense. The enemies can't kill your allied mons if they're all dead. Finally, for your trainer item, take whatever you want. The world is a cornucopia of options and opportunity, and I wouldn't ever want to tell you what to do, but if you don't pick a jack button for every Pokemon, you're wrong and need serious help. Now your items are all sorted, queue up for a match, interlock Mr Mime and pick a link. I've had success with Mime in top, I've had success with Mime in bot. Legend tells of a masterful hero, capable of taking Mime in the jungle to great success, but I am not that guy. Go in a lane, you're a support dude, come on. On your way to lane, pick up Fake Out. This will give you the power to clap the cheeks of any mon up in your business, pushing them away and also allowing you to farm easier. Sharing farm with your lane partner. Mr Mime is not in a rush to level up. He's a chill dude and wants to enjoy the journey across the arena with you. Get enough farm and find yourself with Light Screen at level 3. It creates a wall that's, well, it's just a wall. You'd be shocked at how helpful that actually is though. Drop the wall behind your enemies when you engage so they can't escape you. Drop the wall when you're being chased so your enemies are hindered when they're trying to follow you. And drop the wall in tight spaces to completely ruin your enemy's ability to move around. At level 4, take Confusion, which is essentially a significantly beefier version of Fake Out. Mime fires forward a Psychic Blast, dealing damage in a line, pushing them, and if the enemy collides with any terrain or one of your walls, you deal bonus damage and stun them. This move is incredibly useful at all points of the game. Use it to pin an enemy to a wall so you and your homies can murder that unsuspecting fool, or use it to push enemies away while they attempt to chase down your shockingly humanoid buttocks. Once you hit level 6, you reach a heavily important choice in your career as a Mime main. Do you take Barrier or God Swap? For the first time in the history of this series, I'm going to recommend you pick based on your preference. Barrier is a direct upgrade of Light Screen that you've been playing with so far, and if you're comfy with that, go for it. Take Barrier and be capable of dropping multiple walls at once, I believe in you. But there's a shady bonus choice here, one that gets the Mr Jimbles stamp of approval. God Swap. This move shoots out a short tether, swapping your special defense and defense stats with whoever it hits, and granting you a speed boost. If the tether hits an ally, it grants them the same speed boost, and once upgraded, gives them a heal over time. However, if the tether hits an enemy, it deals some damage over time, slows the enemy, and stuns them if you can hit them with Confusion, as though they had been pushed into a wall. Finally, once you hit level 9, you reach your maximum potential and gain your Unite move, Showtime! When you use this move, you stun your nearby enemies and damage them over time, while Buddy Barrier gives you a nice meaty shield. This move is really useful for any situation where you're fighting multiple mons, disrupting the game plan of any mons who you mime about in front of. Now that your full kit has been assembled, you can comfortably feed kills into your team like you're their doting father making airplane noises. But to take yourself from Mr Mime into his Mr Prime, you'll need to review these following advanced techniques. Technique the first, separating the pack. One of the most powerful aspects of your moveset is how well you can separate your enemies from the rest of the team. If you have Barrier, throw down walls to keep enemies apart. If you have Guard Swap, you can throw Guard Swap onto the closest enemy, and then throw Confusion at the whole group. Confusion will push back every enemy but the one you hit with Guard Swap. That enemy will instead be stunned and take a nice chunk of damage. If your team are nearby, they can capitalize on this now stunned enemy and hopefully sweep up the cheeky dead mon. Technique the second, the Dreadnought Switcheroo. This move is purely for you Guard Swap chads out there. Your Guard Swap works on wild Pokemon. Throw Guard Swap at Dreadnought and gain his beefy defensive stats, while he gains the defensive stats of a regular Joe, allowing you to tank the XP Turtle, or stand in the front line against enemies getting towards Dreadnought trying to stop your hard work. Now you truly know how to get into the mindset of Mr Mime. Get out there and rampage across the Unite arena for fun and profit. Also, you can get home and become shockingly familiar with Ash's mother. That's right, we know. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn to play other Pokemon the trash and therefore correct way, please consider liking and subscribing and checking out our other guides just here. Peace.